here I am doing the same old thing, same old pattern again that I've done for years. I'm in a pattern of procrastinating and avoiding doing things and finding other things to do that will distract me from what I feel I should be doing. And last Monday I did my first coaching session, and I learned some things about myself which were quite enlightening. And what I discovered was that some of the behaviours that I have, some of the addictive behaviours that I have, are actually patterns that I've picked up from what my father did. And the patterns that he picked up are actually the patterns that he picked up from his father, which of course is my grandfather. And so these patterns have formed in my brain as a child, and so I've had these neurological pathways firmly fixed into my brain as a child, which had come from my father and of course my grandfather. Now this is quite enlightening because it means that now I understand that I've got neurological pathways in my brain which are memories that have been formed from a belief pattern which I was given as a child, which has come from my father or my grandfather. And those belief patterns that they had, of course, aren't in line with the belief patterns that I want to have in my life now to become wealthy, because my father and my grandfather were not wealthy people and they had problems around that, and so I've inherited those problems psychologically. Well, now the very interesting thing is that I have also inherited physiological aspects of my father and of course my grandfather. Now obviously physiologically because I look the same or similar to what they do, but more importantly in my cellular structure, in the very formation of my kidneys and my liver and my spleen and my heart and so on when I was in the gestation period. All of those characteristics, all of those feelings and all of those emotions and things that my father and my grandfather had were transformed into, or inherited, I suppose, or put into part of, I suppose you'd say, really actually what would be in my DNA, I imagine, from a layman's point of view, yes? Now, so that means that I have inherited and I have inside of me biologically aspects of my father and my grandfather. I know that is obvious to most people. However, where it's important is that it's because when we know that the emotions come from the liver and the spleen and the stomach and the heart and so on, well then it's easy to understand then how we've inherited the emotions and the feelings of our fathers and our grandfathers. And to me this is an amazing revolution, because now I know that by using the switches on our body, we activate the right switches on our body in the right sequence, and we change that cellular structure in the body. Biologically it changes, and so biologically you become a different person, and at the same time you're becoming a different person because you're changing your mindset. Well then it makes pretty good sense to me that you're going to absolutely totally transform who you really are now, and you're going to become who it is that you really want to become. And it really is just as simple as that. So all you need to do is right now, you can book me a session with me to find out more about how we can make this work in your particular situation. So all you need to do is go into, as you can see on the screen, right now, youcanbook.me. That's it. So it's right now, youcanbook.me. Just go in there and book a session with me, and I'll walk you through the next part of it. Simple as that. I look forward to coaching you along and helping and supporting you and encouraging you to be successful, to be the person that you really want to be. Thank you for watching. Bye.